Chill Rock G and the place to be. And today is September 3rd, 2017. And today marks the start of this year's Karate Kid season. Let me explain. You see, it was 1984 that this little movie hit theaters and took the nation by storm. I was in 4th grade and this movie left a mark upon my life. And today marks 33 years since Daniel Larusso and his mom Lucille left Newark, New Jersey to California in hopes of a better life. And according to Karate Kid lore, it was September 3rd of 1983 in the movie, even though the movie came out in 1984. So this is the day that Daniel Larusso and his mom took off from those apartment buildings in Newark, New Jersey with Judy, who was Daniel's first girlfriend, and all of his childhood friends start chasing the green station wagon as they're saying their goodbyes to Daniel and to his mom. And there's that iconic scene in Newark with the water tower in the background and the apartments, that crane shot as the credits are starting to roll. Just an incredible start to the movie. So then we see Daniel and his mom cruising in that green station wagon, making their way. She's singing. He's a little annoyed. She's singing California, Here We Come. And Daniel's like, not with it. But the mom says, hey, what is it? Am I singing? She was hitting Daniel's like, I don't like the song. And she says, you're going to love California. You wake up in the morning, you roll out of bed, plop, you're in your swimming pool. And Daniel responds, yeah, right. And she's like, this isn't exactly a dump that we're moving to. Well, little foreshadowing, because the place that they moved to in Reseda, California was a little bit of a dump. But this would be the beginning of an incredible journey. Where would they end up? What would he find in Southern California? What would his new life look like? And thus the adventure begins. The journey of a lifetime begins by taking one step. And what would Daniel find on the other side of the country as they've uprooted and begun this new journey? Oftentimes it's those times where we are so uncomfortable and we're so unfamiliar with our surroundings, our new surroundings, and we think we can't make it, but all of a sudden, somehow, some way, we find the inner strength to push on and to make something of ourselves. And it's in those times of uncertainty that I believe that God is setting the stage for greatness. Now, I think that's the case with Daniel here in this movie. What a great story. But I say all of that just to say this. Today marks the day number 1 of Karate Kid season 2017. And I hope to do a series every day that appears in the movie. I hope to make a video every single day to show you what was happening in the movie and how it correlates to that day on the calendar. This movie, to me, was what Rocky was to the generation before me, and love it even to this day. Lifelong fan of the Karate Kid. Stay tuned in this series. We're hoping to chronicle the Karate Kid timeline. More videos to come of events in the movie that correlate with the calendar date. And that's what makes reliving the Karate Kid timeline every single year during Karate Kid season so much fun for super fans like myself. It's a great time to be a Karate Kid fan, as news recently has come out about a new documentary documenting the life of the recently late John Avildsen, who was the director of Karate Kid. Also had a part, or was the director of Rocky and many other iconic films. But then there's the news of the television series which is being produced, starring Ralph Macchio and William Zabka, are reprising their roles, and should be interesting. I hope they don't mess that up. Of course, it's been several years now since Pat Morita passed away, who really was the heart and soul of this movie. Thanks for watching. Do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, why don't you go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. why don't you leave me a comment? I'd love to read your comment and reply to them. Share this video. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. It's much appreciated. Anyway, happy Karate Kid season. This is video number 1 of a new series that's coming at you. Chill Rob G out.